What makes someone the highest yogi? Not the longest meditation, not the most flexible body, not the most scriptures memorized. Krishna's answer is startlingly simple and impossibly demanding. Chapter 6, verse 32. The measure of spiritual greatness that changes everything. One who sees equality everywhere, who sees others' happiness and sorrow as their own, O Arjuna. Such a yogi is considered the highest, atmaupamyena, by comparison with one's own self. Sarvatra samam pashyati, sees equality everywhere. The key phrase is sukham vayadiva dukham, whether in happiness or in sorrow. Whoever can look at another being's joy and feel genuine gladness, not jealousy, and look at another being's suffering and feel genuine pain, not indifference, that person, says Krishna, is the paramo yogi, the supreme, the highest, not the one with the best technique, the one with the biggest heart. Your friend gets devastating news. Something inside you doesn't think, how does this affect me? Or at least it didn't happen to me. Instead, their pain lands in your chest as if it were your own. That's atmaupamya, self-comparison. You don't need to imagine their pain. You feel it directly. This isn't a skill to learn. It's a barrier to remove. Empathy is our natural state. We've just built walls. Service, Seva, flows naturally from this vision. When you genuinely feel a hungry person's hunger in your own belly, you don't need motivation to serve. You don't need a volunteering schedule. Feeding them is feeding yourself. This is why the highest yogis throughout history have been the greatest servants. Not because service earns points, because separation has dissolved. A stranger falls on the sidewalk. Most people walk by, not because they're cruel, but because they've learned to see strangers as other. The highest yogi has unlearned that distinction. There is no other. There's just consciousness experiencing life from different angles. When that stranger's knee hits the pavement, the yogi's knee aches too, and helping becomes as natural as breathing. But here's the harder half, sukham, others' happiness. Can you genuinely celebrate when your colleague gets promoted and you don't? When your friend's business succeeds while yours struggles? When someone younger achieves what took you decades? That's the real test. Feeling others' joy without a trace of envy, that's rarer than feeling their pain. And that's why Krishna calls it the highest. Tonight, try this meditation. Close your eyes. Think of someone you love. Feel their presence. Now extend that same feeling to a neighbor, then a stranger, then someone difficult. Imagine golden threads connecting your heart to each of theirs. Not forcing love, just recognizing connection that already exists. This isn't fantasy. It's physics. The same atoms, the same consciousness, the same light, wearing different costumes. The highest yogi isn't on a mountain. They're in the world, feeling everyone's joy as their own celebration and everyone's pain as their own call to serve. One Shloka, every day. Subscribe for daily wisdom from the Gita.